investors, my name is Peter Kafo, and I'm here to give you updates on your favorite building project, Eko Paragon, and to also tell you about our incoming project, the Eko Paragon Annex. Now, before we go into that, I'm going to tell you about Eko Paragon briefly. And also, you might be wondering why I've been off your screen for a long while. So our YouTube account has been having, restriction issues, and we've been trying to resolve it for a long while now. But I'm happy to tell you that we are back now. Like, we are back, we're bigger, we're better. Now let's talk about Eko Paragon. Eko Paragon is unlike anything you've ever seen before in Lagos, in Nigeria. It is what we call a boutique hotel, or you can call it a hotel residence. Now think about having a Shortlet apartment, but this time around is not only a Shortlet apartment, but it also doubles as a hotel, right? Just think about where an Airbnb and a hotel marries each other, right? That is what Eko Paragon is all about. Now, once we bring you the comfort you feel from staying in an Airbnb, the home-like feeling, while also enjoying all the services you can get from a typical five-star hotel. Services like a concierge service, hospitality, laundry service, housekeeping, buffet service, a la carte, so many other services. That's what you'll be getting at Eko Paragon. That is what Eko Paragon is all about. We want to give you that hotel residence, a boutique hotel that also serves as your house, or something you can make money from, that Airbnb or even annual rentals, right? Depends on what you want to use it for. And then when it comes to a typical Shortlet investments, one of the problems investors face when it comes to them wanting to invest in Shortlet is management, right? I've had a couple of people reach out to me, oh please, I have this apartment I want to use for Airbnb, but I need someone to manage it for me. Do you manage? Can you get a management company? That's always the problem. And now Eko Paragon has also solved it for you, because the company has decided also to manage it for you, right? So you don't need to outsource the management. The company can manage it for you. So after handover, you can choose to allow the company manage it for you, and you get your alert every single time a client checks into your own apartment. And you can also use it as your own residence. You don't need to let it out, right? You can also live here anytime you are in the country, right? So let's talk about the updates right here at Eko Paragon. Come. Now, you will recall that about 9 months ago, we launched this project as an off-plan project. There was nothing on the ground. This place was bare. And we told you to trust us, trust the company. We're going to build you a 1-bedroom apartment, 2-bedroom apartment, and a 3-bedroom terrace duplex. And exactly 9 months, just look at what we have here. The updates are mind-blowing. Just look at what we have here. The 3-bedroom terrace duplexes are almost completed. In fact, they are at about 90 to 95% completion. And I can tell you that by December, you will be handed the key to your house. Now, how exciting is that? When it comes to off-plan projects here in Nigeria, I understand that a lot of developers has abused it, right? So clients no longer trust developers to deliver, right? But I can tell you that the advantage of off-plan construction far outweighs the disadvantages. Now, for instance, when we started selling this project, the 1-bedroom sold for 55 million naira, the 2-bedroom sold for 65 million naira, while the 3-bedroom terrace sold for 95 million naira. But 9 months later, even before completion, I can tell you that the 1-bedroom here right now sells for 75 million naira, while the 2-bedroom sells for 85 million naira, and the 3-bedroom terrace currently right now is worth 150 million naira. And that is why we are starting the pre-order of Eko Paragon Annex. So we are starting afresh somewhere else, and this time around we have bigger prospects, because we're going to have 2-bedroom apartment, 3-bedroom apartment, and we are now going to have a semi-detached, 4-bedroom semi-detached, and 5-bedroom fully detached. So you can see we have bigger and wider options for you to choose from right now. So before I go into the details of Eko Paragon Annex and show you, other updates right here at Eko Paragon itself, let me take you to our sample unit for you to see what we built for the last 9 months and for you to judge it yourself and tell us, did we do well or not? All right, so the sample unit is this one, and I'm gonna be taking you inside. Come. So this is the first. This is apartment C1, and the name of this apartment is Cradle. So come. So first of all, this is the parking space here. You can see you can park 2 cars comfortably here, right? So let me take you inside. So one thing you're going to notice about our foundation, you can see, come close, from here to up here is up to 1.5 meters. 1.5 meters. So the company had to sand fill to this level, 1.5 meters. That's to tell you that this building is very, very solid, right? So here, coming in here, you see the floor to ceiling level is very, very high. And we have one chandelier here. So come on in. So this is the door. It's gonna have this is a smart door. So you have you can use your thumbprints and you can use card, or you can also use password. So yeah. So this is for the 3-bedroom terrace duplex. Come in and you can see how big it is, right? So this is a 3-seater chair. This is a 4-seater. This is a 3-seater. This is a 4-seater. And it's a 1-1-seater. So you can see that it's comfortably entered these chairs, and there is a space for dining here. Right? So that's to show you how big this room is. This is the terrace duplex. Now imagine how the 4-bedroom semi-detached in the new construction, in the new project is going to be, and you can imagine how the 5-bedroom is going to look like. So right here you can see we still have space. Even after the chairs, we still have space right here. So here we're gonna have here the visitors toilets here. This place is quite dark right now. We have the kitchen. We have the kitchen here. So you can see the kitchen, sizable, and it's coming fully fitted. So it's not going to come with this refrigerator. No. It's not going to come with this, right? But it's going to come with the microwave, the oven, the heat extractor, and the sink, right? So every other thing, you'll be the one to fit it yourself. And here you can see the storeroom. That's the pantry, just right here. Pantry here. Let's go upstairs and I'm going to take you to the other rooms. So this is the family lounge here. This family lounge is bigger than a lot of family lounges that I've seen. You can see the family lounge, very, very big. So let's go into the masters now. This is the masters. You can see it's quite sizable. And it has a balcony here. So inside here, that's where we have the walk-in closet, just here next to the bathroom, right here. Just here you have the other rooms. Remember, this is a 3-bedroom terrace. You have one of the room here, have the room here, and the last room, and you have the last room here. Let me take you to the apartment section. You can see work is actively going on here, and that is why I have to put on my safety kits, right? So this is the apartment section, and what we have here, we have 1-bedroom and 2-bedroom apartment right here. So come on, let's go down. So it's gonna be 4 blocks, right? 4 blocks. This is the first one, the second one, the third, and the fourth, right? And it's going to be 3 floors. The third floor slab is currently ongoing right here. Here they are still on the first floor, right? While the last two they are on the third floor slab. So hopefully within few months we should be done with the apartment also, and the handover for the apartment is going to be done. There are numerous benefits for you keying into Eko Paragon Residence. Number one, accessibility. It is located in Abijo G.R.A, so it is very accessible to, you know, a lot of landmark areas. There are schools around here for your children, there are worship centers, there are shopping facilities, supermarkets. It is very close to Aja, very close to Lagos.There and other major landmarks around here, and it is just 6 minutes away from the Lekki-Ekpe Expressway. Now let's talk about high yield, high ROI if you invest in this place, or if you use this place as an Airbnb or for rental income. Now talk about the numerous facilities and amenities, services that we'll be providing here. I've talked about it before, but they include concierge services, housekeeping. We're going to have an Olympic-sized swimming pool right here. We're going to have 247 fitness center. We're going to have a lounge. We're going to have a cinema, 247 fitness center. We're going to have a clinic, housekeeping, fine dining. You know, talk about a blend of a luxurious hotel and also the privacy of you having your own residence. Eko Paragon is every single thing in one. And the good news is that we are officially launching Eko Paragon Annex. So we have a new project called the Eko Paragon Annex. And the good news is that we are selling below the cost price. Just as this place is selling at 55 million, 65 million and 95 million naira, the 2-bedroom apartment in the annex is selling for 85 million naira. Trust me, it is way below the market price for what you are going to be getting, right? We have the 3-bedroom apartment selling for 110 million naira. Remember, this Eko Paragon doesn't have a 3-bedroom apartment, but in the annex we're going to have a 3-bedroom apartment. We're also going to have a 4-bedroom semi-detached duplex and a 5-bedroom fully detached duplex. So you can see we have lots of options for you to key into with a 10 million naira initial deposit. Remember, this is just a pre-order price, which means it is way below the launch price. Trust me, you have to key into it right now with a 10 million naira initial deposit, and you can spread your payments for as much as 12 months. Also, this project is in conjunction with the Lagos State government. Yeah, so that should clear your doubts on the title, if he has a defective title or approval or anything. Nah. This project is in conjunction with the Lagos State government. In fact, the Lagos State government owns the land on which Eko Paragon is being built. So it is in partnership with the Lagos State government. And of course, any project you're doing with the Lagos State government, it definitely have to tick all the necessary boxes. It has to have all the approvals, and most importantly, you have to obey all the building codes as regards to setback, as regards to space, and every single thing. Trust me, you're not going to have any issue whatsoever on this project. Also, let me show you something. Come. I want to show you one very important thing. I want you to look at this. Are you seeing this level? Are you seeing here? This is 1.5 meters above the ground level. 1.5 meters above the ground level. So this building is very solid. Now imagine what is costing the company to fill, because they are going to fill up to that level. That's to tell you that this project is very solid. When it comes to construction quality, check. When it comes to title, check. When it comes to facilities, amenities, check. When it comes to timeliness, check. So call me on the number showing on your screen right now so that I can tell you more about this project and so that you can key into those projects. My name is Eko Paragon, and I bring you good properties for sale and for investments in the city of Lagos, Nigeria. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, turn on the notification bell, like this video, share this video to your family and friends.